Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host Nathan P. Butler, author of A Saga on Home Video, and this is the second of 3 episodes being all recorded here at the same time. Now, there's finally some stuff to actually show. I will also be recording a sort of project update, or whatever you want to call it, sort of channel update video here in the near future to talk about what is coming soon, or eventually, for From the Star Wars Home Video Library, as new releases are relatively few and far between. But this time, we actually are looking at a new release, this one coming from the UK. In the recent past, we have taken a look at the US releases of The Mandalorian, the complete seasons 1 and 2, which were released at the same time over here. And we took a look at how in the US there was a 4K only version of it. I have them in protective cases here, but a 4K only version of it. There was a Blu-ray only version of it. Those are sort of mass market ones, not exclusive to anywhere. But then if you ordered through Disney Movie Club, you could get a combo pack, but it was Blu-ray and DVD, not 4K and Blu-ray. So if you wanted the two more recent formats, Blu-ray and 4K, good luck in the US, you've got to buy it twice. But we also found that when Season 1 was released in the UK, knowing that Season 2 was coming later because they did stagger the releases over there, they got this, a single release that was 4K and Blu-ray together. And usually with releases in different regions, the big difference might be, okay, well, the UK might have like this different version, but they don't get digital copies, but the US does. That didn't happen with The Mandalorian Seasons 1 or 2. There is no digital copy with those. In fact, there's not even a Disney Movie Insider's code slip or anything for those. Yeah, what was up with that anyway? But yeah, it meant that the UK version was a viable option if someone in the US wanted to import a copy and actually have 4K and Blu-ray in the same package. You would get the same items, the same art cards, though with the risk of them being damaged a little bit higher ordering from the UK than the US because of how they were packaged, as we will see again here, and only some slight differences within the packaging and the disc labels themselves. So now that they have finally released Season 2 in their staggered fashion in the UK, and it has arrived to me through Amazon UK, we are going to take a look at the complete second season of The Mandalorian from the UK in its, once again, more efficient double format package for that region. That is this. Again, very similar in setup to Season 1. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because of that, because we have seen it in detail with the comparison. We have 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray, includes bonus extras and concept art cards. The image there shows the open steelbook and the cards, but no discs themselves. It is a J card with sort of the cup piece here, so Star Wars The Mandalorian, the complete second season, your 2 rating bits there. This side, ratings and product number. This side also, ratings and product number. The back. So up here, 4K Ultra HD Collector's Edition, the complete second season. No mention of Blu-ray, though Blu-ray is in there. Again, that shot of the packaging with the art cards, but this time they've updated it to include the discs themselves. 4 discs. Episodes, just list them rather than breaking them down by disc. Never before seen bonus extras, which again is not very much. It's Designing the New Republic and Forging the Covert Part 2, which again are a relatively short pair. It does not include anything, even that quick little Disney gallery thing at all. Then a little bit of a quick description here. Our bar here gives you all the 4K information. You have your various icons and runtime and so forth. It is region ABC, Lucasfilm, Dolby Atmos, Ultra HD Blu-ray, copy protection, blah, blah, blah. The stats here that do indicate the stats here for 4K and for Blu-ray. All the episodes and all the bonus features are on both formats here. Then you got your ratings down here, UPC and legalese down at the bottom. There's nothing on this bottom. Over here, Star Wars The Mandalorian, the complete second season. Inside, we have our steelbook, and I put the cards behind it, so just kind of keeping them safe there. Again, the art cards are not as glossy as the ones in the US, and they'll have their product numbers on the back being different, but there's 1, 2, and 3 art cards for Season 2. They are packaged initially inside the actual case, so again, you might get some slight indentations. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. Some slight indentations on them from the spokes pressing into them while they are still packaged. That's why I stick them behind the steelbook inside the J card here, or just inside the protective case there. And speaking of less glossy, remember this is the US steelbook. Glossy, glossy, glossy. The UK version, matte format instead. Your mileage may vary on which one you particularly like the most. Also, again, the Lucasfilm and copyright stuff, very muted on the back of the US one, brighter on the UK one, but otherwise effectively the same here. So it says Star Wars The Mandalorian, the complete second season. We have our shot there. On the spine, we have Lucasfilm, the logo, then the 2, because it is the second season, and then a little Blu-ray logo down there. The back, Grogu there, making his call, so to speak. And then your copyright and Lucasfilm down here, again, brighter coloration there. And then inside, once again, you have a disc on this side, an arm for 2 more discs, and then a disc on the back, which is why there's no safe place to put these art cards when it's on the shelves, so it's going to be pushing into the spokes and might leave you with some indentations in the art cards themselves. The interior art, like we've seen before, just again with that different format of how the discs are held. And then here are our discs. Star Wars The Mandalorian, the complete second season. We have the white silhouette here of Din with Grogu. Disc 1 tells you episodes 9 through 12. That is of the full series, of course, not of the season, because that wouldn't make sense. Ultra HD Blu-ray, Lucasfilm, product number, the ratings, the number underneath there, and then your legalese going around the corner. Then similar for disc 2 for the other episodes, and then you have your Mythosaur skull there. Those are 4K. For Blu-ray, the Mudhorn skull here, but similar design. Disc 1 episodes, then Blu-ray symbol, Lucasfilm, everything else essentially the same with your region code down there, ABC. And then finally your last episodes on Blu-ray here with Din there in silhouette. And again, the big difference in design between these and what you see in the US, this is the UK version, this is the US version. Notice here, aside from just some rearranging of the various iconography, notice here that for the US, it's kind of like almost a see-through type effect here, where it's blue, and then the silhouette itself is actually that sort of silvery color of the disc itself. Same thing with the title up there and the text. That does make it a little bit tougher to read, whereas for the UK, it is just one solid label with the silhouette stuff and the words and everything done in white. So your mileage, again, will vary on which design you like more. So yes, finally, seasons 1 and 2 are out in the UK. If you want to get those in the UK, those are your only options. If you want to import them, they might be an attractive option because you do have 4K and Blu-ray in the same packaging. Just bear in mind that there's a glossiness difference, a label difference, if that were to matter to you, and an issue with how the art cards are initially packaged here. But yes, you can now get Season 1 and Season 2, both in the UK, without having to go through multiple purchases to get both Blu-ray and 4K for those. With that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers.